Thank you for watching Togetherness Media. Hello and good evening, good afternoon, or maybe good morning. This is Amir Lahijy live from Los Angeles. Wherever you are, my hope is for everyone to have a healthy and safe life. Stay in touch. Coach Bonnie is here. Lady saxophone, beautiful, wonderful. So, let's talk about goal setting. And hello, welcome, Coach Bonnie.
Hello. Good to be with you again, Amir, and all the audience and viewers. Hello, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you. So, always I enjoy talking to you. And the last time we spoke about the goal setting. And can we quickly go over what we talked about last time?
Sure. So we talked about setting goals, specifically SMART goals, and what SMART goals stands for. S for specific and significant. And make your goals very, very clear and very significant and very clear. M stands for measurable. So how do you know that you have achieved your goal? Some kind of a measurement or measuring tool, or so that you know that you have achieved your goal. Make them measurable. A is for as if now. Make your goals so that it is as if you've already achieved them. So when you are talking about your goals or writing about your goals, make them so that it is as if now. Okay? And R stands for realistic. Make your goals realistic. Make sure that, it's always good to set high and big goals, but make sure that this goal that you're setting for yourself, it is realistic. And always, T, make it time-based. Give yourself a time to finish your goal, a deadline, or
right.
Put a date on your goal so that you know you'll have 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year to achieve this goal. So
right.
This is what we talked about last time, and how to set goals. And then once you write down your goals in that specific matter, it is very important to visualize it. Have a guided visualization of your goal. See yourself in that event, in that circumstance, when you have achieved your goals. See yourself as it is happening now.
Right.
Hear it. Who's there with you to celebrate with you? What feelings are coming up for you? So all of your senses together, visualize that with all of your senses.
Okay, we write it down and everything is ready. I can see it. Now, what's next?
So, very good question. Now, we write the goal, and a lot of times mistakenly we say, okay, now that we have written it down, it should magically manifest. Not so. Before we get into how to make it into reality, let's see what obstacles may come up for you that you may not reach your goals the way you want. First and foremost, what happens to most people, they get overwhelmed. They see the big picture and they don't know how to prioritize which task to do next. And by seeing the big picture, they get cold feet. They don't know what to do. So my suggestion is, instead of looking at the big picture, just focus on your next task. What is the next step that you need to take to move the needle forward? So imagine for the photographers, when they want to take a picture, they usually have a frame, and they look into exactly where they need to take the picture. They don't go all over the place taking pictures. They focus on one scenery, and they take that picture and then they move to the next scenery. Exactly like that. Focus on one task. The next is we often procrastinate. Procrastination is uh, kind of a tandem to overwhelm.
Right.
And another reason for it is we tend, people that tend to be perfectionists,
Mm-hmm.
they tend to procrastinate more because they are constantly searching, constantly trying to make themselves better. They keep researching, they do the busy work, and yet they don't make an impactful action or a task that moves them forward. Next obstacle is actually ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
the limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves. Oh, I can't do it. It's too hard. It's too expensive. What if I fail? What if what if doesn't happen? All of the negative limiting beliefs may come up for us and puts doubts in us. So the next one is to be able to recognize what limiting beliefs are coming for you, are coming up for you, and removing or reframing them.
Right.
See, manifestation is just not asking the universe uh, for for universe to provide what you want. Manifestation, most and foremost, is about how you see yourself, how resilient you see yourself, how worthy you see yourself of that goal. A lot of times, subconsciously, the limiting belief is that I'm not worthy enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't deserve this. So, without knowing it, without consciously being aware of it, subconsciously we are sabotaging our own dreams. So, it's very important to be mindful of all the negative chatters and negative beliefs that comes across. And once we move these obstacles, then we can get to the next step.
One of our viewers, he or she is asking how uh, we sabotage our goal.
Exactly as what I was saying. Uh, so based on our previous experiences, based on our memory, based on how we were raised,
Sorry,
based on
it was frozen, and I couldn't hear you. You said based on.
previous experiences,
Mm-hmm.
past experiences, our childhood upbringings, we formed a certain beliefs about ourselves. These
Right.
beliefs mostly at the subconscious level. Sometimes we're not even aware of.
Mm-hmm.
And those feelings, those beliefs are that I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I don't deserve this. And consciously we want something, but subconsciously we keep putting sabotaging ourselves or not reaching. So it's all of that negative beliefs that we believe at the subconscious level that is sabotaging us from getting to our goal or achieving
Interesting.
the outcome
So, what we should to do with that?
with the limiting beliefs or with goal setting.
With limiting beliefs.
That's why NLP therapy and uh, training, and every time that negative belief comes, you can ask yourself a certain question. Is it really my belief? Where did this belief come from? Is it serving me in order for me to achieve my goals? Maybe it served me in the past. Maybe that belief kept me safe for a while, but is it serving me now? So reframing that belief. How else can I look at it? And literally talking to the belief and saying, you know what? Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for keeping me safe. Now it's time for me to have new beliefs are the way we learned it from our childhood, the way exactly the same way we can unlearn it. So once we unlearn, we can substitute it with an empowering, with a positive that moves us forward rather than keeping us stuck.
Okay, makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. So, and if you want to review everything in 2 minutes.
So now that we have our goal written down, the way that we manifest it is to have an action. And the way the action plan works is to go backwards. Let's say you have a plan that is a 12-month. You want to write a book. Okay?
Right.
So in 12 months, we start from the 12 months mark and we say, okay, at the 12 months mark, I want to see my books on the shelf of the stores ready to be purchased. That's the 12 month. Now, what do I need to do at 11 months to have that goal at 12 months? So at 11 months, maybe you need to have all of your marketing written down on all your marketing strategies ready to go. And then we move backwards to 10 months. What do I need to do in 10 months to have that goal achieved in 12 months? Maybe in 10 months, you are writing, you are making sure that all of your designs, your design cover, book cover, everything else is ready. So we keep coming down to month 2, month 1. Maybe in month 1, you need to have 2 chapters written already. And finally, what we do is we get to what do I need to do tomorrow? What is the next step or the first step that I need to take tomorrow in order to take me one step forward into achieving my goals? So tomorrow, maybe it's the day that you need to sit down and block 2 hours of your time, put your laptop on, open up your Word document or Google Doc and start typing the first chapter of your book. And then this way, you avoid overwhelm, you avoid procrastination, and you know exactly what you need to do for every day of that particular month. Does that make sense?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. And you might say, okay, I have my action plan ready, and what if something comes up? What if a challenge comes up? That's when you need to do these 5 steps. Do we have time? Can we go over them?
Sure.
Or are we...
Yeah, please.
So the first one, I'm hoping that by now you have it covered, knowing what you want. Number 2 is taking action. When we talk about taking action, a lot of people confuse it with just busy work, doing research, reading a little bit more, just keeping busy, but nothing substantial to move the needle forward. By action, I mean real action that takes you one step forward towards your goals. Number 3 is having sensory acuity. What does that mean? That means that I am aware of everything that is going on. I'm detail-oriented. I'm paying attention to everything. Okay? Number 4 is to have flexibility, behavioral flexibility. And this is a tandem to number 3, actually. So when I'm aware of my surroundings, when I'm aware of what is going on, then if something is not going the right way, I am flexible to change my path. I'm not stuck in just sticking to one way and keep doing the same thing that is not giving me the results.
Is it the same as a have a B plan or C plan?
Exactly. Be flexible. There are more than one way to get to your goal. Okay. So if something doesn't work, if something happens that plan A is not working, switch to plan B, switch to plan C. So be flexible.
Right.
And then number 5 is to have the psychology and physiology of excellence.
One more time.
That means that
Psychology and physical.
physiology of excellence.
Excellent.
That means that, in a nutshell, it means that your thoughts, how you speak, how you behave, everything about your physiology and your mental awareness is about that goal. It's aligned with what you want. Because if you're not aligned, then achieving that goal becomes hard.
Right.
And then the last one is make sure that what you are going after, what outcome you are achieving, it's good for everybody. It's ecologically good for me, it's good for you, and it's good for the planet. Okay? It's not just for me, because we need to have a win-win-win situation in order to be successful in all areas of life.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people say that, but pandemic happened, this happened, that happened. This is a very good time to raise your vibration, to raise your frequency, and think and be out of the box. Be creative with what you want, and see yourself as the magnificent person that you are, capable of maneuvering the challenges and becoming the one that you want. Because the more you raise your vibration, the more you raise your frequency, collectively, we're raising the vibration of the planet. And we all know that our planet needs a lot of love and tender care and attention. So by raising our vibration, by raising our frequency, we are allowing the universe, the law of attraction, to give to us what we are attracting. So if we are vibrating on a higher frequency, the universe is providing us that higher frequency, and ultimately the planet will thrive and will benefit from the collective high vibration of people.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Coach Bonnie. Appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Always. Thank you. Thank you. Always. I enjoy, talking to you, and I hope to see you very soon. Okay.
Soon,
yes. Okay.
Look forward to it. Thank you for having me, and have a great night. Go make it happen.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yummy, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Mais moi je m'appelle Weshden. Bring the Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. Je m'appelle Weshden. Have you ever met a real fella rock star? Je m'appelle Ritmo. Toda la noche rompemos. Al otro día volvemos.